Hi guys, in this video I'm going to be showing you one of the best card tricks ever that gives off a really amazing effect. So to start off, I have my audience shuffle the deck of cards as much as they want, and once they're done shuffling the cards, I ask them to take a completely random selection. Let's say they choose that card. Keep in mind I'm not looking at the card, okay? I have no idea what that card is. Okay, and to get that card lost somewhere in the middle of the deck, I'm going to put it somewhere in the middle and give the card some cuts. And also I'm gonna shuffle the deck to lose that card somewhere completely random in the deck. Now, I'm gonna make it impossible for me to find that card. I'm gonna shuffle it even more. I'm gonna put some cards face down, some face up, and I'm just gonna really mix everything together. Some face up, some face down. As you can see, the deck is in a complete mess right now. Okay, now what I'm gonna do with the deck of cards, first I'll just show you that cards are really in a complete mess. I'll just flip that over to make it worse. Now I'm just gonna keep the deck down and I'm just gonna snap my fingers, and somehow the mess in the deck all goes away. Okay, but if something also other really cool happens other than all the mess going away. That card is the only flipped over card in the entire deck. If you look, somehow the entire deck became okay itself, and that card was the only one flipped over. That is the performance for this card trick. I hope you enjoyed. Stick around for the tutorial. For the tutorial of this card trick, it is like the easiest card trick to do ever. Not that easy, but it's quite easy. And it gives off a really cool effect. So how you can start, you can really allow your audience to shuffle the deck as much as they want. After they're done shuffling, they can choose a random selection. Because this is a tutorial, I'll look at the selection too, King of Hearts, but in the actual performance you don't look at it. Now from here, this is the first important thing you do. You take about 2/3 of the deck, you put that card down there. And where that card is, you put your pinky there. So when the rest of the deck is over, your audience look at it like it's a completely normal deck, but you look at it like that. Then you just, from my perspective, this is what I do. One pile, and then the second pile I take all the cards over, and I do that again. So I just control their card from in the middle of the deck to the top. And now from here, I'm gonna do this type of shuffle to bring it to the bottom. So I'm just gonna pull this first card, and then I'm just gonna do that with multiple cards. So I just control their card to the bottom of the deck. Now from here, it's pretty much simple. You take some cards, flip them over, keep doing that, just keep repeating this process, it doesn't matter. It looks to you and your audience, it's kind of like an illusion or something. It looks like I'm mixing the deck, but in reality, all this is doing is, you should try to, all this is doing is separating these cards from there. Like, I'll show you again. It looks like I'm mixing the cards around, but in reality, all this is doing is just mixing those cards from there. Okay, and then your audience will believe you're completely mixing it, okay? And you keep doing that until you reach the last card. When you reach the last card, you flip it over and put the last card on top. Now your deck will look something like this. That card on top, okay? And all the face down cards over here, and then all the face up cards over here, okay? Now, what you do is really simple. You show your audience the deck is in a complete mess, as you can see. Not really. And then you just take the cards all the way until you see the last card that is face up, and flip it over. But you don't want your audience knowing that you're doing this. You have to be like you don't want your audience knowing that you're looking at the cards, because then they will see that the deck is not that messed up. Actually, it's not messed up at all. So you just go through the deck and like very quickly to yourself and say, to make it an even bigger mess, I'll just flip another pile over, and you show them that it's completely messed up. But in reality, by flipping that pile over, all you did was make the deck normal order again and accept that card that is flipped up. And this will usually get really good reactions. That is the tutorial of this card trick. I hope you enjoyed.